Handy. Who's handy? Excuse me, Stella. All right, but if you can do this without knocking everything over. But I cleaned the shelf, so it shouldn't be as... Hey guys, welcome back to my world where no matter how old you get, you never need to grow up. And I would like to say a huge thank you, so I don't forget, to the folks at MGA for sending me Kaya. They sent me Kaya Hart. Huge thank you. I am so grateful. We're getting a lot of glare because I have the window open because it's a beautiful sunny day and I don't want to pull down the window just to film. Pull down the window? Pull down the shade just to film. So sorry about that. So you're going to be like seeing the outside on Kaya's box. But Kaya Hart she's an Amazon exclusive. MGA did send me this doll for free. And Kaya retails for $39.99. She is a special edition. She is an exclusive to Target. If you are in the UK, I think, and you guys can correct me in the comments if I am wrong, I believe that the analog to Target, or where they would carry this in the UK, would be Argos, because I think Argos gets the Target exclusives and Tesco gets the Walmart exclusives, is what I think. So... what's the deal with Kaya? Why is she so much more expensive? Well, first of all, she's a special edition, so there's less of her made. So that's going to make her more rare down the road. Also, as we look through her accessories and things, I'm going to point out some things that are a little bit more expensive to create than you would think they are. And the other thing is that I think, and I'm not just saying this because MGA sent me a doll for free. You guys know that I'm like, even if they send it to me for free and I don't like it, I point something out. That, the $26.99 price point we've been paying for Rainbow High dolls is really, I think there's very little margin. In other words, very little profit going on there once it gets, to the point of being sold. There's a lot of hands in the pockets when you make something, and no matter what you make. And I think that's because it's like, let's build up this franchise and we get all the licensing, we do all of this stuff. And then that makes having such high quality dolls at a price point where we're just making a little bit of money worth it all. I think they're trying to build something like they built with LOL. I mean, you can get LOL bed sheets, right? So Rainbow High is for that next age group up, right? Like the tweens and the 53-year-olds. That next age level. That's my thinking. But in order to make a doll this awesome and cool, they needed to invest a little bit more money, and so she's more money for all of us. So $39.99 instead of $26.99. It's a lot of money, right? Let's find out if she's worth it. So Kaya's story is, first of all, I love that Kaya's box art, and I hope that now we're going forward, that instead of having the group shot, that we are going to do this on all of the dolls, because this artwork is so beautiful, and it's got that kind of holographic or iridescent, I always get those backwards and you guys yell at me, look to it, and I just think it's really cool. I really like it. And so Kaya, even though it's spelt like my car, Kia, it is pronounced Kaya. Kaya is the matchmaker at Rainbow High who always tells it like it is, whether she's matching the perfect fashion pieces together or finding a special someone for one of her friends. So she's a matchmaker, not just in terms of fixing up her friends, but also in fashion. Now, I think I'm all caught up on the episodes, and I have not seen Kaya in an episode. I am going to now read to you from the Rainbow High Wiki, which I will put a link down below. 3-word description: sparkle, hearts, XOXO, favorite activity, styling. So she's a stylist. Let's see. Kaya is a milestone in the Rainbow High legacy, as she was the first ever special edition doll made by the brand, right? She is a student at Rainbow High and is an upperclassman in her junior year. Okay, so she's got a little. Her biography. Kaya is beyond your average matchmaker. She puts together everything and everyone, from fashion and friends to creative collaborators. Her favorite pastime is making connections. I love this girl already because in my LinkedIn profile, it says that my superpower is connecting people. Kaya knows everyone at Rainbow High, so if you need the latest gossip, she's your girl. But isn't that also what Crystal does? I don't know. She's also the first Rainbow High student to ever... Ooh! She is also the first Rainbow High student to ever be asked to style one of Ms. Morton's runway shows. Could she be mentoring one of our main... well, I don't know how many mains there are at this point. So, let's see. She's got hip length, baby hairs. She has baby hairs? Kaya has baby hairs. Okay. Peachy. I like the description. Physical description. Kaya is a teenage girl with a medium build and dark tan skin. She has hip length, curly, wavy hair colored in various shades of bubblegum pinks. And there's more than just pink in here, guys. There's moody blues and peachy yellows, of which is separated into 2 braids at the top front with the rest of her hair flowing down. She has baby hairs. Her eyes are brown and a beauty mark above her lip. Pink and metallic eyeshadow and pink lipstick. Though on her doll, her lipstick appears to be much lighter. Kia's signature outfit, blah, blah, blah. Oh my God, there's like this ad in the middle of reading about this doll. There's this ad with this nasty clump of earwax. And it's like, how to clean earwax. And it's like, let's see, December 30th, she's it's possible she's been worked on ever since the first wave released. Due to her rainbow heels, fans have theorized it's a hint that she's part. Okay, due to her rainbow heels, fans have theorized it's a hint that she's part of the LGBT or supports the LGBTQIA plus community. Okay. Her name is a play on the phrase "key to my heart." But then wouldn't we be calling her Kia, not Kaya? She's the first doll to have a special box design as her shoe display, rather than being a square like everyone else's, is a heart. I didn't even notice that. See, so that cost money. You're like, oh, great. You could have kept it a square. Some of the real world inspirations for Kaya's outfits include, Kaya's second outfit is a reference to Mariah Carey's Heartbreaker. Okay. So that's what's going on at the wiki. So she's got this alternate outfit. I love the bows. I just think, if we're going to make something a special edition, let's give it some gold bows and make us feel good about it. And that mimics sort of this bow theme we have here on the back. The other thing that I think is cute is like her sweatshirt ties like jiggling around in there. So I'm going to get Kaya out of the box so that we can take a much closer look at this doll. And again, thank you MGA for sending her to me for free. I am so excited, and we'll be right back. And she's out of the box, and I am in love with Kaya. As I think pretty much everybody so far who has reviewed her to some extent has been in love with her. Now, parents, aunts, uncles, grandparents, cool people who buy dolls for kids. Couple of things. First of all, this is an expensive doll, right? So this would be like a special gift doll. This is a $40 doll, okay? The other thing to keep in mind is there are a lot of little details on this, which I'm going to go over. So there's more things that can break or get lost or whatever. So just keep that in mind. You know the person you're buying the doll for. You know how they treat their dolls. So just, kind of keep that in mind when you're choosing this doll. Now, these dolls do come with a stand. So Kaya is no different. She comes with a stand. It kind of goes with her color scheme. Now, the first thing that I want to point out to everyone is, at least in terms of my Kaya doll, these shoes that I love, 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 these shoes that were actually fairly expensive in terms of doll shoes to make, because to get this kind of coloring on a plastic sort of is a little bit more expensive than just your normal coloring. Okay, one of these shoes will not stay on for me. One stays on, and one is just constantly just falling off. I can't get it to stay on. Of course, now it's going to stay on, right? But like as soon as I start moving her around, look, it's doing it now. Okay, I'm a liar. So these shoes are awesome, but like right as soon as I pulled her out of the box, one of them like just fell, and so those will easily become a cat toy. I would say if you're going to use, yep, there you go. Okay, so they both fall off pretty easily. I would say, as a collector, what I would do if I wanted to keep her in these shoes and move her around and not lose a shoe is to use those small rubber bands. But it's just really hard to keep the shoe on the doll. No, okay. So that's why I had her on the stand. But I do love the shoes. So we're going to lose the shoe. The other thing is all of the Rainbow High dolls, okay, parents and collectors. Oh, by the way, it's so cute because you know how they all of their shoes have a different, you know, like they've got the little Louboutin thing going on. So this one's got gold at the bottom, which I think is very cool. All of the Rainbow High dolls do come with a tremendous amount of gel product in their hair to create the look that they have in box. MGA has been very clear that to get the best look, that you should rinse the doll's hair with warm water. I recommend warm water, little gentle shampoo, and then some conditioner. Then let it dry and see what happens with the curls. If you're not happy with the way the curls come out, just Google some tutorials about how to curl doll hair, because there's like a zillion different ways. Straws and bobby pins, easiest way possible. So having said that, Kaya's hair is so crunchy. It's beautiful. The colors are amazing. And I have seen what she looks like when this is washed and styled. I've seen it styled straight. I've seen it styled beachy waved. I've seen it styled curly. I am going, look at the braids. So the braids are the only piece that isn't gelled. She's also kind of, you can see at the back that she's not really super heavily rooted. And I'm not sure, I have to go look at one of my other Rainbow High dolls. Who's handy? Who's handy? Excuse me, Stella. All right, but if you can do this without knocking everything over. But I cleaned the shell, so it shouldn't be as bad. Okay, let's check the back of Stella's head. Is Stella's hair as sparsely rooted? It's possible. But her head is pink. Ooh. So it's not as obvious. It's possible. It's possible. Put me on right. I'm sorry. Stella is very demanding, by the way. Don't make me bang into Frankie. Sorry. That's not Frankie, that's Gulia. Know your Monster High, girl. Anyway, I have no idea what the back of my head looks like, but you know now. Talk about sparsely rooted. So that's kind of a weird look. But once you get it all washed and styled and everything, it's going to be awesome. Now let's talk about her face. Okay, so what's interesting to me about her face is she doesn't necessarily have that kind of iridescence that the first wave did, but she also doesn't have the matte face that we're seeing on the cheer dolls. So it's somewhere in between there, and I kind of like it. Her skin color is looking more yellow on my camera than it is in person, but I would call this an olive complexion, more so than a tan, like, because I think there's more yellow undertones to it. So that's just me. So please help me out in the comments what you think about her skin color. Now let's talk about her eye makeup. Her eye makeup is awesome. Do you see the glitter? Oh, and her eye color. So clearly we can do brown eyes. That's good to know. I really, really like her eye makeup. I can see that there's that little extra something that's been done to put that little bit of glitter there in the corners. This is very, very nice. I love a little bit of sparkle in my own eye makeup. I actually put a little bit of sparkle in my own eye makeup. If you watched my Instagram this morning, you saw me deciding I needed a little sparkle. And I really like her eye color. That is a really pretty kind of amber brown color. She does have a birthmark here, and she has very, very pale pink lips. In person, the lips stand out more against her skin than what is showing up on camera. It is really bright in here because I have to, let me go close the shade on the window. Yeah, I mean, it definitely gives me a more natural skin tone, so. All right, let's see. Does it help at all? It helps a little bit. She's still definitely olive skinned, and that is, but I think you can see her lip color better, and maybe get a better better view of the eye makeup. Her earrings are amazing because they're not just big hoops. We've got a big stone up here that it's like a faceted set stone. You see that? You see like the little prongs? You see the prongs? And then we've got rainbow. And what's really cool is that these can actually sort of twist around a little bit so you can adjust them to how you want them to show. Like if you want them to face out, depending on what you do with her hair, you can do that. Or if you want it to lay flat against her, you can do that. They're very, very cool. And they say rainbow. And it's not, again, there's these little extras. Like it's these little, it's not just a plastic hoop. You know, there's texture to it. Now let's talk about, so the hair is like, whoa. It is so crunchy. I mean, it is like spaghetti. It is like rotini spaghetti, honestly. All right, so let's talk about her outfit. I am probably going to keep her in this outfit. I don't know. I'm going to try her other outfit, obviously, but I just think this is so cute. I love the little, these dangle. You know, they're attached, and I'm not going to detach them because I like that they hang there. So there's like one stitch holding there. I'm going to keep it like that. And then it says, I heart you, but I've chosen fashion. And I think that's a really cool statement, especially for people who are maybe at the beginning of their careers and you're in a relationship and it's kind of like where you're in that place where you have to choose between establishing yourself in your career or your chosen art or whatever it is that you're choosing to do. And it means that you need to kind of put a relationship on the back burner for a little while. I think that's a this is a thing we all go through at some point. It's not as 50-50 in life as you think it is. So I think that's a really, really cute thing to have on her shirt and a really real thing to go on her shirt. So it's one of those rainbow high hoodies that of course the hoodie part will never actually fit on her giant head. But you know, it's got the Velcro so you can get it on and off. And then look at the sleeves. So the sleeves aren't just a checkerboard pattern, a black and white checkerboard pattern. There's color. Just that little extra. And then her nails are a very, very light peachy pink nail color. Not quite as bold as what I would do, but you know. And now we're gonna look at more details. So we've got the heart-shaped buckle on the belt. Very pretty. We've got belt loops. They're actually belt loops. We've got this little detail. I'm loving the little heart on her jeans. The silver jeans are amazing. These pants with the XOXO and the hearts, and they're like slightly glittery, and they're so cute. And then they're cuffed. And then on the back, she's got a little bit of Deuce's booty going on there. I tucked that in. But on the back, we've got the XOXO, and notice that these pockets are heart-shaped. Now, the back pockets are not functional. Just want to check that out. Are the front pockets functional? Can I stick my finger in there? They might be. Yeah, the front pockets are functional. I don't know what she'd put in there, but I've got my fingernail down that front pocket, so these are functional. And then she is just like all the other dolls. She's super articulated. I know one of the things that on her podcast, Elvira from the Doll Circle now has a podcast, and her first guest was Claudina 9. And one of the things that they talked about, I know, was getting more of a tilt, like head movement in the dolls. That's definitely something we're lacking. But I also think when we're talking about cost and, the expense of creating these dolls would it drive up the price to have the heads on a different kind of joint, which would be kind of like a ball joint type of thing that would allow, not ball joint as in ball jointed doll, but just the kind of peg that the head would go on in order to give them that range of motion. So these shoes I love, but they're not staying on for me. Not staying on. So I am going to change her into her second outfit, but I am in love. I'm in love. Oh, I forgot to show you her barrettes, which I'm not taking out. So she's got XO, XO, and Love barrettes. which is really, really cute. Totally on trend. This, you know, Valentine's Day is coming up. So this would be, and I'm sure that's why they released it here, you know, in January. So this would be a great gift for the doll collector in your life who does not yet have Kaya. Also a sweet gift to give to your kid, you know, your child, if they are into Rainbow High dolls. This is it's special. It's a little more expensive than your regular Rainbow High doll. So, you know, instead of getting them maybe some plushies and chocolate and stuff that they don't really want, giving them Kaya would be a really, really nice thing to do. But you know what, collectors, we can't wait. We just want her now. So she's definitely showing up in stores, and she is available now for order and shipment on Target.com. So I am going to change her into her other outfit, and we'll be right back. I forgot to show you the little boxes. So as you are unboxing these, what's really cute is that even though these aren't necessarily boxes you would keep, the outfits are in their own little boxes. So you get this kind of feeling of opening up clothing boxes. And of course, as they said, this one is shaped like a heart. Very, very cute. Okay, here's Kaya in outfit number 2. Now I do want to point out that she does come with a comb, which will be completely useless until you do something with the hair. If your kids try to comb through this hair with all the gel in it, they're going to end up really disappointed because it is going to get a little like frizzy poofy and they're going to pull out a lot of hair. So definitely at the very least, warm water wash it until you get the gel out, then let it dry and then they can style and play with it. All of these dolls come with hangers, which is awesome and adorable. And they come with my favorite invention in the whole world. It is the doll pants hanger. Oh my God, pants or skirt or whatever. I always go off about these hangers because they're so cute. And then here's the other hanger. So she does come with 2 hangers. Yay. Okay. So the second outfit, you know, usually it's so funny. I feel like almost every time we do a Rainbow High thing, I'm like, so the second outfit, but I actually like the second outfit. I think there's a little bit too much going on. I think we need to do a Coco Chanel and maybe remove one thing. Like we've got way too much going on here, but it does have a lot of pieces, which means that this becomes a really cool mix and match opportunity. Also, I want to show you, I took a picture of the shirt that was underneath the sweatshirt in her first outfit. Like that can be a standalone shirt, which is really, really cool. So this outfit, the second piece, consists of a jean jacket, a shirt, a fake shirt wrapped around your waist, which I'm not sure why there would be another shirt underneath the jean jacket. I mean, like how cold is it, but you're wearing cutoff shorts? I don't know. One of the things I love about this is, so these are short shorts, right? And what happens when you cut off your own shorts? You end up with the pockets sticking out. And I love, love, love that. Look at the attention to detail. We've got our little button, which we always get really great detail. But look at these little rhinestones. These are so, so cute. Can I check to see if they go all the way around? No, they don't go all the way around. But they're really, really cute. It just takes these from being, you know, pink cutoffs to being something adorable. There's a lot going on the jacket. So we've got, you know, our sentiment heart there. What did that say? Does that say darling? This is darling. There's little patches. We've got our R for Rainbow High. There's a lot of embroidery done on this jacket, which again adds to the cost. Is there a real pocket under here? No, I'm shocked. There's no real pocket under here, but this is not a drawn on. Okay, these are little gold tone plastic studs to make the snaps, which is really, really cool. Let's see, is this a real pocket? Are you a pocket? Are you a functional pocket? You are not a functional pocket. It's just a patch. It's just a patch, but it's okay. And then on the back, it says, sweetheart. And then it's got all of this, stitching, which again is actual stitching. This is not printed on, this is actual stitching. So this is a lot of and like all of the patches, they're not screen printed on. There's like stitching involved. So there's a lot that went into the clothing. You know, the clothing is like a level up from clothing we've seen on other Rainbow High dolls. So I'm going to take off the jacket now because I want you to see the underneath, but I wanted you to get a good look at the jacket. Also, parents and folks, if you're not familiar with this, if you're trying to figure out how to dress and undress these dolls, their hands do pop off and then you can pop them back on. Just be careful when you do it. Your kids probably know how, but you hold on to their wrist and you just pull and then you just put the peg back in. Why is that handy? Because have you ever tried to get a doll's hand through a sleeve that's narrower than their hand? That's always fun. So this is what she looks like when she's just got the extra shirt and the shorts. I don't like the extra shirt, but I think in almost every outfit I've said, but you know what? I'm old and maybe that's just not my style, right? Like, I mean, I try to understand when maybe it's just not my style. This is not a real shirt. Like, you can't turn this into a shirt. And I think that's always disappointed me too, because I'm like, it would be so cool if that was a real shirt, but you know, it would also be really hard. But again, something a little extra going on here is there is some iridescent threading going on in the extra shirt. And I love this very pastel-y kind of, I mean, there's this very faint pinks and yellows and blues in the extra shirt. It's just really pretty. I love the softness of all of these colors. And that, you know, she's a Valentine's doll and they could have gone all out either, you know, super pink or super red. And you're like, well, they already did that with Stella and with Ruby and then there's Bella, who's pink. So I think that going with this more of like a pale, almost, what is my hair doing? Almost like a pale peachy pink. I really, really like that. And I think it goes beautifully with her skin tone. So this is what she looks like when she's just got the shirt and the short shorts on. I dig this look. I like this look. I like it with the tube socks, but I don't like these tube socks with these shoes. So let's talk about the shoes, because these are the shoes she's going to end up wearing most likely because they're going to stay on. I do like the shoes. Another little upgrade right here. This is little fur. Okay. This is a little bit of fur. And then if you aren't getting all of the Monster High Cupid vibes, I don't know where you've been. There's the little buckle detail here. That's a heart. Very pretty. And then we've got the tube socks, because they do love to do the tube socks with the shoes thing on Rainbow High. And that's great. And I love that, but I just don't love it with these shoes. So I'm going to take it off so you can see. Let's see if it looks better without the socks. But I love the socks. Don't get me wrong, loving the socks. Just not loving them with these shoes in this outfit. I'm just not feeling it. I feel like the designs are like red and black and white, and then we've got all of these sort of softer colors, so I'm not feeling that as much. And I bet you the rainbow shoes look really, really awesome with this outfit. But the rainbow shoes don't stay on. Herg. Ah, curses. All right, so let's see how this looks. I think she's beautiful. Again, thank you so much, MGA, for sending me this doll for free. It's just such an honor after all these years to still get dolls from companies. So here she is without the socks. Okay, so we've got without the socks, but we've got the shoes. Remember, the shoes have red heels. Okay, now let's try the rainbow shoes. Rainbow shoes. This is the fun. And see, like, parents, this is the fun of these dolls, is that you get just in the one, when you buy one doll, you have multiple outfits, and there's multiple ways. There's no right or wrong way to put an outfit together. And of course, our friend here can tell us that. But that's like, you know, playing with the dolls, that's part of the fun. And then when you have more than one doll, well, then you start just totally mixing and matching all of their clothes. And that to me has always been the most fun part of doll play. I love this rainbow vibe that she has, because I do think, of course, it's Rainbow High, but I would love it. I'm trying to put these shoes, the rainbow shoes, on with this outfit, and they just like won't stay on her feet. If anyone has come up with a trick for this, I could glue dot them onto her feet. I mean, I've done that before. you know, it would be nice if she was in some way representative, you know, officially of the LGBTQIA community. But you know, it's a toy line, so I don't get too excited. Okay, so what do we think of these shoes with this outfit? No, we don't like those shoes with that outfit either. Okay, so we're going back to the other shoes. So I do want to do a quick comparison of skin tones for you. Went and got some dolls. Okay, so this is Kaya next to Skylar. So obviously you can see like the super iridescent thing going on with Skylar's face. So I think, I don't know, that's comparison number 1. And then comparison number 2 is going to be with Sunny. So let's take a look at Kaya and Sunny side by side. And then last but certainly not least, when we're going for, you know, tan and darker, so there she is with Crystal. Okay, so that's, you can really see the difference between the skin tones, and you can see how there's this sort of olive tan undertone with Kaya, and it's really, really pretty, and I think it works really, really well with the clothes that she comes with. So I'm gonna put these shoes back on. Again, I wanna say a huge thank you to MGA for sending Kaya to me for free. I will put links down below to where you can find her. I will also put links to the, I was gonna say Monster High Wiki, the Rainbow High Wiki, so you can keep up to date with all of the characters, and don't forget to watch the show, because I'm actually like invested in this show at this point. We definitely need to get her hair done. We need to doll spa, girl. We totally need to doll spa. I love this jacket. I do love the jacket. Yeah, so I'm not sure what I'm going to ultimately display her in, but I will figure it out. Thank you guys so much for watching. I still have one more Wave 2 review to do for you. I have Karma. Oh no, I have 2 more Wave 2 reviews to do for you. I have Karma, and I have Amaya. And I need to wear my Amaya wig to do my Amaya review. So I promise I will get to that. Until I see you again, I love you guys so much. Bye!